Good afternoon, my people. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Evan and my girlfriend. Yeah. This is the beautiful Khao Sok. And Khao Sok is like a lake. It's like in the middle of Thailand. This beautiful lake surrounded by these trees, these limestone mountains. And right now we're on some like floating bungalows. I'll let you guys take a look. We're in these floating bungalows, just chilling. And today we wanted to talk to you guys about how we have been able to move around the world, to travel the world, do all these cool things, but also not run out of money. So, how have we been able to do that?
Personally, we have been teaching everywhere. So the previous 2 years we were teaching in Spain, and then this year we were teaching in Thailand.
So yeah, teaching everywhere we've been, like she said, Spain and then Thailand. So what does teaching like provide for you? A lot of people, when they think of traveling, they go somewhere for like a certain period of time, maybe like a week or two, and they have to move around to all these different places because they want to see what they have to see. But what teaching has given us is like a location that you're in for a year. You get to interact with the locals, you get to speak the language, learn the language a little bit, and you really just feel like you know the place in a different way, rather than if you were just passing through.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot more personal, and instead of just getting a glimpse, you get a real kind of understanding and connection with what it's like to live in Thailand and how the people are, how the culture is. But this is applicable to anywhere that you would be living, teaching English.
Exactly. That's the thing. So we are given this amazing ability that not all of us know of or
take advantage of?
Yeah, not all of us take advantage of, and that is the gift of speaking English. A lot of these other countries around the world, they're learning English. They want to learn English so they can potentially make more money in their own careers. So the service we provide around the world is actually very valuable. Yeah, so logistically, how are we able to do this? For example, we'll talk about Spain first. In Spain, we applied for a program called NALCAP, which is North American Language and Culture Assistance Program. It's kind of a mouthful, but it was a great program, and it allowed us to live in some really beautiful places in Spain.
To do NALCAP, all you need is a degree. I think you can do associate's or bachelor's degree from university, and I think they might require you now to speak at least a little bit of Spanish.
I think you should.
Yeah.
You definitely should. You should at least learn, because not everywhere you go in Spain they're going to be able to speak English and just speak to you in your native language. And that's a part of this whole experience, is immersion. Yeah, so the requirements are very minimal. You don't even need to have a teaching degree. We only work 12 hours a week, so it's
12
not...
to 14, depending on where you are.
Yeah, depending on where you are, 12 to 14 hours a week. So it's not super demanding. And we only work Monday to Thursday. So the rest of the week you have off, you can travel, you can go anywhere else in Europe. Since Ryanair flights are so cheap, take advantage of that.
There are also other programs for teaching in Spain where you'd be more hands-on in the classroom and have more responsibility. You would have to apply for those programs, and there
Might
is
have
like
to pay.
Yeah, there is like a fee, I think, up front.
So what is the pay? The pay is not much. It's very humble.
Yes.
But it is enough to live in Europe. It's enough to travel around Europe. It's enough to buy your groceries every week. So we had no problems. Like, obviously when you're in a couple, it's easier to save money, but we had no problems while we were abroad, having even money left over for the month. We made, in our first year in Spain, 700 euros per month. And in our second year, we made about 820 per month. And it was enough to pay for our rent, pay for our groceries, pay for everything. So based on how you are, if you're frugal, if you're able to budget correctly with your money, you'll be fine.
I think also, like, we had savings, like that should be also
That's
consider.
big.
You do need to have savings if you really want to be like going out and about, traveling and really living it to the fullest. you should have savings because you will need that.
That's a given. Before you even like book your flight, you should have savings in your account before you move to a different country.
Yeah.
That's just like basic knowledge.
Yeah, I will say like we were paid, and I think the payment that you get is enough to cover like your living costs if you are living very minimally. But if you do want to do more and really experience it, you will use savings for that.
For sure. Let's talk a little bit about Thailand though. So Thailand, personally to us, it came as something that was like kind of spontaneous. We got a text one day from this girl who was also teaching in Spain. She moved there first, and she said we need some teachers to move to Thailand to help us out. And I showed her the text, and she was like, "I'm down. Let's go." Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much how we came out here. A lot of people have different stories about how they came out here. With Thailand, I would say it's suggested that you have your TEFL, which is your Teaching English as a Foreign Language certificate. Mm-hmm. Most people have it. We were lucky enough to where we didn't need it. And basically with the certificate, you can pretty much teach anywhere in the world. Yeah. And it's like almost like a resume booster as an English teacher, an EFL teacher. Mm-hmm. It's like a resume booster. It's what a lot of schools, academies, programs are looking for. Mm-hmm. We didn't have it, but we highly recommend that you get it.
There are programs to teach in Thailand. You could go through a program, but again, you normally would have to like pay a fee for that. Otherwise, another way to do it is just there are websites online.
There's this website called, we'll include it right here somewhere.
Yeah, there are websites, and then you can search and apply directly with the school, so you don't even have to go through a program.
Yeah.
So that's another way to do it.
Honestly, with any country in the world, anywhere you want to travel, I think first you should look up, are there English teaching opportunities? Because most likely you will find one.
So for payment here in Thailand, we were living in the south. It varies on which region you're in, obviously, because the cost of living depends on where you are. But we were paid a little bit over $1,000 US each month, which in baht was over 30,000 baht, which living in Thailand, that is more than enough.
More than enough.
To cover your rent, food, travel, and to like walk away each month with a little bit of your savings building. It's really, really comfortable here. The quality of life is great. You're paid a lot.
If you're looking at this as like a break that you want to take, if you're already making American dollars and you want to come to Thailand and live, super affordable, super doable. You can live luxury here if that's how you choose. Like,
there are other ways, of course, to live abroad and not break the bank. Some of those being world packers, work away. You can even be an au pair, woofing, which most of those are opportunities where you get accommodation and food covered in exchange for working.
Yeah.
So you're able to be there. It's not like you're really making an income. So I think with those, you
need a little bit more savings.
You would need savings if you really want to go out and about and do that. But it's a really good way to save money on food and accommodation and just vibe in a place for an extended amount of time.
You can research on the internet. We haven't done these things, so we're not gonna act like experts on it. Mm-hmm. We're only gonna act like experts for what we've done, which is teaching.
If you're considering it, even if you never thought about teaching, it's not really what you want to do, I think you should still do it.
Just do it.
It's really fun. It's really rewarding, and there was just so much value. Yeah,
it changes your whole life. It changes your whole perspective on the world, on how to treat people. It's a beautiful experience that I think a lot of young people should have. So, with that being said, if you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, leave them below. We'll try our best to get back to you. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
Bye.
From Khao Sag, we're gonna go swim. Bye. Love you guys.